This is page 26 in module 4. So we know that a terminating decimal is a decimal that has a finite number of non-zero digits. So easily said, it's just a decimal that ends, okay, that stops. For a repeating decimal is a decimal with digits that repeat in sets of one or more. So basically just a decimal that continuously repeats, okay. So you can use two different notations to represent repeating decimals. So one notation shows one set of digits that repeats with a bar over the repeating digits. This is called a bar notation. So for example, we have 1/3, which is the same thing as 0.3 with the bar on top of 3. When you see this bar on top of 3, this means that it's going to be, the 3 is being repeated. So when you see a number with a bar on top of it, that means that specific number is being repeated continuously. So if you look on the bottom right here, another notation shows this is being repeated with using the 3 dots, okay? So this 0.3 with the bar on top of 3 is same thing as 0.33333 and so on, okay? Same thing for 7/22, it's 0.318. Notice how there's a bar notation on top of 1 and 8. That means 3 is not being repeated, but 1/8 is being repeated. So it's 0.318181818 and so on, okay? So it says write each repeating decimal from question 2 using both notations. So we did this example from page 24 and 25, but 5/6 we got 0.833, but 3 is being repeated. So notice how 8 is not being repeated, so we're just going to write 0.83 with the bar on top of 3 only. If you put a bar on top of 8 as well, that means 8 and 3 are being repeated. But since we only want 3 being repeated, it's 0.83 with the bar on top of 3 only. Same thing for 2/9. 2/9, if you put it as a decimal, you would divide, which we did in the previous page. It's 0.22222 and so on. So we know that 2 is being repeated, so it's 0.2 with the bar on top of 2. Okay, so this is same thing as 0.2 with the bar on top of 2 or 0.22 with the bar on top of both 2's. Does not matter. And same thing for C. It's 9/11. So as a decimal, it would be 0.8181. Notice how 8 and 1 are being repeated. So it's going to be 0.81 with the bar on top of both 8 and 1. For D, it's 3/22, which is 0.13636 and so on. Notice how this 1 is not being repeated. It was just there for the first 10th term, 10th digit. And so we would just put 0.136 with the bar on top of 3 and 6. Okay.